Okay, so intent is very important concept and is basically used to move from one activity into the another activity. Okay, so now today we will develop the application through you can move from one activity into the another activity, as well as you can also pass the message from one activity into the another activity. So there are two categories of intent I told you, implicit intent and explicit intent. And today we are using the explicit intent. Explicit intent means we can specify the Android components. So now we can move from one activity into the another activity. So specify component means now it can be an activity, content provider, their services. So we can specify here. So for regarding this, we developed the new application. So you can see here, I think it's visible to everyone. So this is the application where we use intent. So this is the main activity.java file and resource folder, and you can see activity main.xml file. So first we design the interface. So now this is the by default text view control. You can see in this interface. We also use some more control like plate component. You can select the some more controls. So we select plain text, or you can say edit text, and we also select one button. Okay, so now we use these constants to connect these controls so it will not overlap to each other. Okay, so we drag some controls here, and now let's we come go to the split mode. So we first we see edit text. So edit text is the ID of this control, and here we write, we use hint property, not text property, hint property, enter name. Okay, and this is the first control text view. So this is a very small font size, so we increase the text size property. So increase the size of text. Okay, and now for differentiate one screen to the another screen, yeah, one activity to the another activity, we type heading first activity. Okay, so text view first activity, this is the edit text, enter name, and this is the button, and here we write click to move another activity. Okay, so now what we are doing in this application, now we write here name or some message in the edit text control, and through click button we show the message or text on the another activity. So now we use both purpose through the intent. We move from one activity into the another activity, as well we also move some message or text from one activity into the another activity. So now the designing for the first activity is complete. Now we add one more activity here. So for adding another activity, we go to the project tab and select Java folder, right click, new, and here you can see activity and select empty activity. So it will create another activity, main to activity, default name, activity name, and finish. So before this, we have used only one activity in different Android application, but today now we are using more than one activity in this application. This is second activity. Okay, so now for this activity, again you can see main to activity.java file, yeah, activity main to.xml file. So now we design the interface for second activity. We use text view. And one more text view. So we are using two text view here. Okay, and then second text view. So again we use constants here for second text view. Again we apply constant for this control. Okay, so we connect these two control in such a way it will not overlap. And this is the text view ID for this control, and this is the text view 3 ID for this control. And we also some change in the property by using the code. So in first text view, we write here second activity. We also use text size property. Okay. So I hope it's visible for everyone. Second activity. The same thing for second text view. And here you show the text for first activity. So text, and you also increase size. Okay. So now designing of second activity is also complete. So let's come to the Java file. So we write the code for Java file. So now first you know the ID for the control in the first activity. So we are using mainly two control, edit text, ID is edit text, and button, ID is button. We use button object and edit text object. Okay. And then we connect this control with we connect this object with the control by using the method find view by ID. right here r dot id dot id. So button id is here. So through this line you connect button object with the control, button control. The same case for edit text. R means resource dot id dot edit text. Okay. So edit text object also connect with the edit text control. And now we use the set listener interface for perform the event on click button. So b dot set on click listener. This is the method where we use new on click listener interface, and that define on click method. So where we have to write the code. So now here we have to write the code through you can move from this activity to the another activity. So now here we have to use intent object. So we write here intent, we create intent object like I assign to new intent, and we pass two argument here. The first one, get application context, comma, second, main to activity dot class file. So now these two argument we have to pass in this intent, and then we have to use start activity method where we pass the intent object. So this is a very simple two line of code, and through you can move from one activity to the another activity. So please everyone understand here. I is an intent object, and in which we are passing two argument, get application context, and second the name, class name of the second activity. So now first we execute this program, so you can see how we can move from one activity into the another activity, because it will take 5 to 6 minutes for the execution. Okay, and then I will tell you how we can also pass the message of one activity to the another activity. So for that purpose, we have to get the text from the edit text control. So I think you understand here. This is the edit text control where we enter the name or some message. So we have to get that text or message in Java file. So here we have to use string object s, and that edit text control is connected with the e object. So e dot get text method, and obviously by default it is a string, so we convert into the toString. It is a method. So that string we assign string object s. Okay, and then I hope you understand what is the purpose of string object s. S is basically assign those message, those text which is enter in the edit text control at the execution time. Okay, and then we use intent method. So I object dot put extra, I dot put extra method. So this is the intent method. So you can access through the intent object, and here we have to write put extra. So now हम इसे कोड पे वापस आते हैं. First we show the execution of the how we can move from one activity into the other activity, because execution complete हो चुका है, and Android emulator मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ. So you can see here. So I will show you Android emulator where you can see the execution, and that show how we can move from one activity into the another activity. So waiting for target device to come online. Execution is going now. I think it will take 2-3 minutes more. Actually, system is very slow. Okay, execution is going. So let's we come to the code part because it will take 3-4 minutes more. So now we come to the Android Studio and we complete the code. So now here we are using the put extra method of the intent object. So we write here I dot put extra, and here we are to pass two arguments. The first argument is data constant, and this data constant assign the value of string object s. So please everyone try to understand here. S is a string object which assign the text or message which you have entered, and that message you have to assign data constant in the put extra method. So this is the constant which used in the second activity, data. So that is a very important. So now I show the execution. Yes, this is the execution. So sometimes system is very slow, so that message you can see. So this is the execution of the this application. First activity, enter name and click to move another activity. So here we don't write anything in the enter name because that basically code we are writing now. So we just use click to move another activity. So we enter here. So now you see here. When you click move to another activity, so you can see the second activity. I hope you understand. I repeat, this is the first activity, and when we click on this button, you can see second activity. So it's very simple because in many Android apps you can use multiple activity, so you can move from one activity to the another activity by using very simple code. So this is the first part. I hope you understand. Now we stop this execution, and then I will show you how we can also move from data or some message from one activity into the another activity. So now हम वापस अपने Android Studio पे आते हैं. Okay. So now we add two more line here. First, string object where we assign the text which you have entered in the edit text control, and second, put extra method of intent object, and where we pass two argument data and comma s. So this is the complete code of the first activity Java file. Now, how we can show those text or data on the another or second activity? So that's why we come into the second activity.java file. So first we see XML file for this activity, and here you are using to control second activity, and that is the show text, second text view, and the ID is text view 3. We have to use this ID. So now let's come second activity Java file, and here we use text. We create text view object like T, and again we connect this object with this control. So T assigned to text view, and then find view by ID method. So right here r dot id dot text view 3. This is the ID where we have to show the message. So first we connect T object with the control, and here we have to show the message. So again we have to write string object as assigned to, and we use the get intent method. So we write here get intent method, and that method again contain get string extra method, and this method use data parameter, and that data meter we use in the first activity. So now you can see in the first activity, this is the data. Put extra method, we are using two arguments, data comma s. So s value we assign to data parameter, and that data parameter we use in the second activity here. So now message and text we assign string object s, and then we use set text method of the text view object. So T dot set text method, and where we can show this message or text. So in case of the you write any name in the first activity, so here you can see that name. So you can also write here hello, and that is the followed by name. So this is the complete code for the second activity, and now we save this program, and again we execute this program. So now you can see you move from one activity into the another activity as well. You can also see the message on the second activity which you have entered in the first activity. So this is the very simple applications, and that's so explicit intent. So I hope what do you mean by intent? So intent is basically object. It basically used to pass from one activity into the another activity. It also communicate in between the activity, content provider, or services, and obviously it use in the explicit intents. So now I show you execution of the Android emulator. So this is the Android emulator, and now execution is going, so it's not completed. And this is the execution of the first execution. So now it installing, launching activity. Okay, I think it's visible to everyone. So this is the execution on the Android emulator. So now first activity, enter name. So when you click on the enter name, so here you can enter the name by using the physical keyboard or virtual keyboard, whatever. So like you write here, Raj Kumar. Okay. So now if you enter on this button, I hope you understand. Second activity, hello Raj Kumar. So in the first execution, that name is not there because we are not basically write the code for that purpose. But now we complete this application. So you can see we move from one activity into the another activity, and we also pass some message or text from one activity into the another activity. If you change this name, like, and here we use virtual keyboard, not the physical keyboard. So again, you can write here, we use virtual keyboard here. Or as well as physical keyboard. So again, if you click on this button, you can see second activity with hello Satish Bansal. So I think you understand how we can use explicit intent. So this is all about. I hope you understand, all of you.